of us, not everybody, received some good rain yesterday. Not necessarily here in the city at the fair. If you were out there yesterday or heading out later today, probably going to be in pretty good shape. 69 degrees, southwest wind at 6. And our feels like temperatures, again, are kind of hovering to that low to mid 60 range. It's not terrible. Humidity's down just a touch. This is the rainfall estimates here since yesterday. You can see in Marion County didn't get much unless you were in the southeast side of town. You get into Johnson County, Shelby County. That's where you picked up a little bit of rain, about a half an inch, just shy of that in Greenwood. Head over to Shelby County, you were around an inch or so, especially the northwestern corner there. You get into Morgan County, you got anywhere between 3/4 of an inch to an inch of rain. Really the big winners yesterday were some of these hot pockets here. Southeastern Monroe County, this is about around Lake Monroe, potentially over 3 inches of rainfall with some heavy downpours. Parts of northern Sullivan County, anywhere between 3 to 4 inches of rainfall in some isolated. So again, these are estimated rainfall numbers. But because of this, we are seeing some fog developing in some of these areas that did receive rain. So just keep that in mind. If you didn't get much rain or any rain at all yesterday, you're probably not going to have much fog to worry about. So this is going to be in extremely isolated areas. I don't think it's going to be overly problematic, but we'll keep an eye on that. What we're going to be watching today is this cold front right here. It is slow to move through the state, but eventually, as it moves through, we will start to bring in some lower humidity values. We'll get at least a little break from some of that high heat and humidity. But as this cold front is overhead, we're going to have some clouds today, not going to be quite as bright, and we might have to dodge a few showers and thunderstorms. If you're heading out to the fairgrounds today, not bad. 81 at noon. I'm going to go 86 for your high temperature later on this afternoon. Storm Track 8 Futurecast. Let's go hour by hour here. Again, no problems this morning outside of maybe a little bit of fog. Once we get into lunchtime, I think along and south of I-70, you could see a few isolated downpours. Indy could get wet. I think better chances are going to be east and southeast of the city for the afternoon and early evening hours. And once we get the loss of the daytime heating, we'll lose that threat for rain by later tonight. Any rain chances that are around are moving out, and then will likely dry out. It's actually going to be quite comfortable overnight. 67, again, maybe some areas of fog that pick up a little bit of rain during the afternoon hours. How about 59 when you wake up tomorrow morning in South Bend? That sounds pretty nice. Low to mid 60s just about for everybody else. Tomorrow will be the best day of the week. Mid-80s, humidity is lower, so it's going to be an average mid-August afternoon. Enjoy it. It is short-lived. As that trough retreats back into Canada, we've got another hot dome of air that is going to settle in across the nation's midsection this weekend and beyond. In fact, I think it's going to be hotter than what we've had the last few days. Feels like temperatures for the weekend and into Monday could be close to triple digits. Probably going to be borderline heat advisory criteria. Here's another hang-up. We have Tropical Storm Aaron right here. 45-mile-per-hour winds, likely becomes a hurricane sometime during the end of the weekend, into the weekend, maybe a major hurricane by the end of the weekend. But why I bring this up, it is worth watching. This eventually will probably turn north and may miss the U.S. mainland, but it's going to be close enough to the Atlantic coast that it will log jam our weather pattern in the lower 48. And that could extend our heat wave a little bit deeper into next week. So get ready. We'll keep you updated. Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling 7-day forecast. Friday, 90 degrees. 93 on Saturday, 94 on Sunday. By the way, the hottest day so far this summer is 95. So we're going to be making a run at that. We may see a chance of a few afternoon storms Sunday. Chances for storms Monday, 92. And into the upper 80s with rain chances next